Welcome, Pisces, to your weekly love reading for June the 11th to the 17th of 2018. All right, so let's look into what's going on with you, Pisces, in love for June the 11th to the 18th of 2011 to the 17th. All right, okay. Well, we got the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So it seems to me that you are focusing on goals, financial obligations, and the future. All right. Let's see what else is going on though. Energy for Pisces in love for June 11th to the 17th. 10 card Celtic cross spread this week. Pisces in love for June 11th to the 17th of 2018. Okay. So we do have the theme. Now we do have the Queen of Wands in the upright position. So this could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you are focused on around. It could be a romantic partner. It could be their moon, rising, or ascendant sign. It doesn't have to be a fire sign, but it could be a mother, someone that you either work with, your romantic partner. If you work with that person, you could be in love with them, attracted to them in some way. But this a person may affect you in some way, some form, some fashion. They're coming out in the upright position, which means that they could be doing the right thing or trying to do the right thing by you. All right. Sometimes I see that as you could have some kind of communication with that person. It could be around you. Something significant might happen with that person. What's crossing them is the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like this is the obstacle or the progress that you yearn to make. Sometimes this is marriage, a relationship, a union that is built on something that's strong, where you two are coupled up together, living with one another, communicating, doing good things with one another. So I feel like that's good to see. Some of you may have an issue, Pisces, with a marriage. Some of you are in a marriage and somebody is maybe on the outside looking in, as I see three people in this particular picture. Now, the base of the matter is the Queen of Pentacles. So focusing on the home, whether it's rearranging a home, focusing on a move, whatever it might be, you are at home taking care of things. This could be the wife, the husband. Some of you, if you are dealing with two different romantic partners, male, male, female, female, two different males, two different females, it just depends here. But I see focusing on the home obligation, so staying busy there. All right. Now the recent past is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So there could have been spending that you've been doing. You could have bought something to purchase. It could have been something that you lost, something that you're trying to replace, a loan that you took out, something that didn't go right. Sometimes this is like a job or an idea, a plan that did not work out, delays with that. So that could be something that's on your mind for some of you. So a lot of spending going on, or you may owe something. That could be an issue. Now, the head of everything is justice. So maybe you are karmically tied in some way with a fire sign. It could be that there is a union that's trying to come together in a positive way, because justice is here. Some of you, if you have issues with a marriage or relationship that you're in and it's not quite healthy, and you stay there and you may have temptation or something like that going on, there could be justified actions in the future that you might need to take to change about the circumstances that kind of come out throughout the week. So it's just like a kind of karmic thing that's catching up to you. So it does look positive, but in a way some of you could be facing something where you might be stuck in something until you make the right moves to get out of it. So that could be something that a lot of you may understand. All right. Now the near future, it's the King of Cups in reverse. This is the personal energy that's coming towards you. So you may be very hostile with another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. If this is your own energy and not another person, this is where emotionally you may not be very stable or happy with how things might be going with a particular connection, whether you feel like you're not being treated fairly, if you're waiting for something, if you don't have the truth about something, or if someone has been unjust with you. That's when this is coming through. Sometimes emotionally just not really feeling good about certain things. All right, so that might be an issue with you or somebody else. Now your response is the Hierophant in reverse. So marriage is there, proposal is there, but it's like you don't want it. You don't want the commitment. You're breaking away from it. And that's why that particular person, if they're not wanting commitment or you're not wanting commitment, there is this energy coming up. So it could be a Taurus that some of you might be dealing with. It's like breaking away from that marriage or separating in some way if you feel like things are not quite right. That's why I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is showing up, like you kind of pull your energy back and maybe focus on you. or focus on other things, and money and obligations. As we started out the reading, we were talking about the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Wands showing up. So the Page of Pentacles shows up in the recent past, so that may be an issue. So some of you could be going through a divorce, separation, or disputes because you don't want to be held down or in something that's not working out for you. All right. Now, how others might see you or your romantic partner: resting, reflecting on things, trying to get your mind together, or how you want to communicate, how you want to move forward, getting over past heartbreak, still dealing with some current heartbreak that you could be experiencing right now. So resting, trying to recharge for a lot of you out there. Now, your that's interesting. Now look at the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card of institution and hospitals, schools, and things like that, and family members. If you're dealing with somebody who is leaving a hospital and moving into a different location or something like that, that could be something that's going on. Some of you could be getting divorced and having to break away from a particular love relationship and move somewhere else. So that could be something that's happening. So your partner, what's going on with them? If you're dealing with somebody, they're maybe starting over, starting fresh, clearing their energy out. They could be moving on from you, moving on from a past relationship, a lot of burdens or baggage that they were carrying. They're letting that go and moving into newer territory. So starting over, starting fresh. And you may be dealing with an Aries for some. And the outcome, the Two of Wands. So plans are definitely showing up here. Making a choice, making a decision of how you want to approach that particular plan. Because the Ten of Pentacles, you got cards of the household here, cards of money and career, finances, those kind of things. So I feel like if anything, you might be focused on decisions energetically when you're ready for how you're going to deal with certain things and address certain matters. So that's what I feel might be happening. So I'll clarify one card, and that is the Fool for your partner or love interest. Clarify the Fool for Pisces. Judgment. The Judgment card tells you if we're not going to work things out, or they had to make a judgment call and to start over with you, or move into something or away from something that was broken or not for them. So this is really getting serious about a new beginning with you, or what needs to change in a relationship right now. And it doesn't seem like it's all, and I was saying it doesn't seem like it's all going to be as great as you want to this week, but I feel like things are moving forward, changes are being made, emotional things need to be addressed, and I feel like rest, reflection before big decisions and plans to move forward with a particular person or out of a scenario that you really don't like to be in right now. So let's see, we're going to pull two cards from the Romance Angels for you. All right, Pisces for June the 11th to the 17th for Pisces. Okay, we have heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. That is where you're needed to express yourself, or your partners needing to express themselves about how they feel, what needs to change, what can change, what you really can't change about the particular person, yourself, your circumstances, whatever it might be. But I feel like that is important from the heart. All right, because we've got the King of Cups there, but he's in reverse, she, and they may not be really emotionally stable or happy with what's going on. So let's see, energy for June 11th to the 17th. And then we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, and whatever time that might be for you, for your romantic partner, for things to work out, for you to make the best decisions for yourself. You can't really force things to be right. You can't force someone to see things from your perspective, vice versa. You can only go by how you really feel, and maybe work as a team if it's a particular romantic partner that you are with, or vice versa, because they could be in some kind of situations that's not right. So that's going to be a reading. I do hope that the messages did help you out. Lots of love to you, lots of light, tons of healing vibes. I do wish you the very best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.